Hello?
Sid, your mother and father is in town?
What do you mean they're in town?
I was coming up to the school to sign off on some last-minute documents, and they pulled up as I was pulling up.
Oh my God. I hope they didn't get that letter from the accounting department saying I owe $14,100.
So what are you gonna do now?
I think I got a plan. We have to think of something to keep them from coming to my house. Okay, when you see them coming out, tell them that I had to go study abroad.
Study abroad? Come on, Sid. You can't think of anything else than that?
Well, I always told my parents I wanted to go study abroad, so what better time than this?
I can't believe I'm gonna be lying to your parents. This has got to be the most ridiculous thing ever.
Please and thank you. Try to keep them away from my house. Let them stay at your house for the night.
Now, Sid, this is going way too far.
I gotta go. Take good care of my parents.
Sid!
Glad to see you, Mr. and Mrs. Portier.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Wilkins.
Please, will you have a seat?
Thank you.
So what brings you here today?
Well, we got this letter through the mail, and we're concerned and want to find out, what's going on.
Yes, that is true. We have not received the tuition payment for the upcoming school year. And we will have no choice but to cancel all classes for the next school term until all payments have been received.
Mr. Wilkins, we don't understand. This couldn't be true. I recently gave my daughter Sydney $20,000 to help cover all of her school expenses.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Portier. We have not received any money toward this outstanding balance. Possibly you all can reach out to her to find out why she hasn't paid this bill. At this time, we have no choice but to withdraw her classes for the upcoming semester until it's paid.
Oh my goodness. Is there anything we can do to get this rectified?
How much does she owe?
Give me one moment while I pull up this information for you. She has a balance owing of $14,100.
$14,100? That couldn't be true. So you're saying nothing has been paid toward that balance?
I'm sure, Mrs. Portier. Our records show that nothing has been paid toward this balance.
I think I've heard enough. Thank you, Mr. Wilkins, for your time. We didn't mean to barge in on you like this. We just wanted to find out what was going on. We just got in town.
No problem, anytime. Hope I have been a help to you.
Okay, yes, and I thank you so very much. You have a good day. Well, thank you so much, Chloe, for inviting us to stay a night at your lovely place.
Oh, no problem, Mrs. Poirier. You're welcome anytime.
I just don't understand why Sydney wouldn't tell us she was going to study abroad. That's not like her to not tell us this.
I know, she always tells us everything.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, we're both sure about that. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, that she would keep from us. Right, honey?
Well, that's right. We raised her well enough. Even when she was just a little tiny beanbag, she would tell us about the smallest things, like when her shoestrings on her little shoes were untied. She'd run, almost tripping all over the place, just to tell us.
Okay, please, come in. Have a seat if you will. And please shut the door behind you. So, Lady S. That is your name, right? So what brings you here today?
My name is Sydney Portier. Get it right.
Oh, I know you. You're the daughter of the most prestigious and prominent lawyer in Baltimore. A legend of all time, Mr. Bennett Portier.
How do you know my father?
Kidding? Your father and I go way back. Williamsburg v. Thornton. Woo! Ask him about that case. Yeah, he'll tell you about the outcome and how it brought about my business's ultimate demise.
Well, I'm sorry that happened, but I'm here today to talk about how this company is a big ripoff.
Now, wait a minute. That is not true. This business employs over 4,000 people across the continent. If we were such a ripoff, why would we be as huge as we are?
Well, any business can become huge off of scheming, deceiving, manipulating, and using false advertising to lure people in.
Hey, you listen here. Don't you ever come into my office with your delusional accusations about my business. I see right now you have no idea. I have built this business from the ground up. Sweat equity. Long night, sweetie.
Do you really want to know what you've done? What you've done is built this business off the back of vulnerable people like me who were just seeking a great legitimate opportunity to become financially free, and you took advantage of that.
I will not listen to this nonsense any longer. What do you want from me?
Okay, look, I want all my money back, every green cent that you stole from me.
My company hasn't stolen anything from you, and we will not be giving any money back. Sorry. We have a no refund policy in place. So you might just want to go get your daddy to fight on your behalf. Oh, I forgot he's retired. What good is he now?
Excuse me? Even if my father wanted to, he would whip your behind all day long in court. But his time is more valuable to be wasted on you. You know what? You're going to pay up one way or the other. Better believe that.
Is that a threat, Miss Portier?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Miss Portier, should I make a phone call to Mr. Portier to tell him how his sweet daughter's been behaving?
Excuse me, sir? Mess with me if you want. Like father, like daughter. If you think my father brought your last business to its ultimate demise, you ain't seen nothing yet. I hope it makes you feel good blackmailing me. Why do you want me here? Where's your Rambo girlfriend? Did you get rid of her?
She's not my girlfriend anymore.
Sure, she's liable to kick in the door any minute now.
Somebody sounds a little jealous to me.
I'm not jealous, trust me. I'm just sorry that I met you especially this way.
Well, I'm not sorry that I met you. I think everything happens for a reason. But I do think that you owe your parents an apology.
How can the pot call the kettle black? What about you apologizing to my father?